So anyone who is born between 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. will have sun in which house? Will have sun in 12th house. Then sun will come in 11th house. This is the peak between 10 to 12. Sub this time period, 10th house, the highest point in zodiac. Sun will be exactly over your head. And when there will be evening 5 to 7, anyone who's born during evening will have sun in 7th house. Anyone who is born in midnight, around 1 to 3 a.m., sun will be in 4th house. Just before sunrise, sun will be in 2nd house. Now tell me, Shailaja, where is your sun?
In my chart or
Yes.
right now?
Now
My
in
chart.
your chart. Yes.
6th house. I mean, that 1, 2, 3, whatever. That
Okay.
6th down. Yeah.
Okay. So it means you're born after the evening.
Okay.
You're born after evening.
Yeah.
Habib, in which house your sun is?
Sir, my son is in the 12th house.
So it means you're born just after the sunrise.
Yes,
between
sir.
7 to
Correct.
9.
Absolutely, sir.
This is how you have to be very sure that if person is born during midday, his sun has to be in 10th house. If sun is in 4th house, it means he's born during the midnight. So by the position of sun, you should have a fair understanding that this person is born during this time, around this time period. Shalini, clear hai?
Yes, sir.
Where is your sun?
Sir, my son is in 11th.
So it means you're born around the midday,
Yes.
between 9 to 11.
Around 8:49.
Okay, around 9 to 11, right? We're taking approximately. I will tell you why the approximations are coming later on.
Yes.
Any confusion anyone has till now? Okay, wonderful. Now, once we see this, there's a one wonderful thing that any sign can be first house. So this is the first confusion anyone has, that why Lagna is 12 number, 11 number, 10 number, because depending on when you were born, what was rising in east. So at the time of your birth, whatever sign was rising in first house, that becomes your ascendant or Lagna. Lagna means where sky and earth were meeting. And you see, that is why it is very important you're born on which Tithi. And let me come to the process of Tithi now. Once you know where the sun is, focus on moon. Sun has speed of 1 degree per day. This is speed of sun, 1 degree per day. So sun will cover one Rashi in how many days? You learn schooling?
30 days.
30 days. One Rashi is equal to 30 degree. Sun moves 1 degree per day. One Rashi will cover in 30 days. Whenever sun changes its position, it is called as Sankranti. You see, sun is in Aries from 14 April to 14 May. Sun stays in Aries. So anyone who is born with the sun in Aries, his birthday is between 14 April and 14 May. This is the time frame. Then it moves to the second house, second sign known as Taurus. And it will be 14 May to 14 June. Similarly, you can do for all the 12 signs, where will be the sun when you were born. Like Drone Jan, what is your date of birth? Which month you are born in?
I'm born in March.
Okay. So where should be your sun?
It should be in Pisces.
Pisces. If you're born between 14 March to 14 April.
Exactly.
If you're born before 14th March, it will be in Aquarius.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. So this is the how sun actually moves throughout the chart. Right now, we are in between 14th March to 14th April. Sneha, where is our sun? Pisces, right? So this concept is clear to everyone. Anyone who does not have this concept?
Yes, clear. My son is also in Pisces.
Okay. So it means you're born between 14th March to 14th April, right?
Yes.
Is your birthday today?
No, tomorrow.
Okay. Happy birthday in advance.
Thank you.
Once we know about sun, then another important aspect or another important planet comes in, which is our moon. See, always use red while drawing the chart. Reason being is red is a sign of energy. Whenever you will see red anywhere, right? In any brand logo, even in the Manglik Karyakrams, even when you have to use where the energy has to be distributed, high energy has to be generated, use red over there. When you have to use patience, when you have to use stability, use blue, black. When you have to delay things, use black. Like Aghoris use black because they have to go in zero state. They do not have to worry about anyone. They have to be in protection mode, right? So that's why whenever I say, whenever you feel that there's a lot of fear inside you, apply Bhasam to Shivling. It makes you carefree about anything. Like, old person, they don't care about anyone. They know everything is to be destroyed one day. So let me not compromise with anyone. That is why Aghoris use Bhasam over them. And whenever you apply Bhasam to Shivling, the same kind of feeling starts getting generated in you. So you have to use it. It's not that blue or black is bad. It's what you require at certain point of time. Sometimes you require extreme energy, like mass, to start something. But sometimes you require stabilization. So that's when you use black. But for making charts, because chart is your birth map. And this is one of the techniques now, which I learned from one of the saints. So this person used to be in US. He's done his PhD in Tantra. There were people who were doing PhD on this person because he used to light bulb from his Nabhi. He has that kind of yogic powers. So I learned this from this person. He said, if you want to change your chart, every day make your chart with kumkum, rice, and good things. And whichever planet you think you want to change, like you want to bring your Lagna Lord in 10th house. So draw your Lagna Lord in 10th house with the object or with the specifications of the 10th Lord, of the Lagna Lord. So whenever you draw your chart, I would suggest, please, after this class, what you do, you take a very good paper, and with the help of Roli or a Sindoor, with the help of paintbrush, now draw or paint your chart. Some people, when they bring their charts Kundali to me, it's in such a bad shape, the papers are turned out, or they have just used any simple paper to print out their charts. It's always better to make your chart, frame it, keep it laminated in a good place. So whenever you make charts, please be very careful. If it's in bad shape, I would suggest get rid of them. My another luminary. There are only two planets, Sun and Moon, who are called as royal planets. The reason being is these are the only two planets which are the life forces of human. And they are extremely near to you. They are extremely visible every night. So Moon takes 1.5 day to cross one Rashi. It's an extremely fast planet. When Moon and Sun, suppose Sun is here, Moon is exactly opposite. It means Sun is able to transfer its light completely to Moon. Whenever Sun and Moon are in 180 degree opposition, that is called as Purnima, full moon. Whenever Sun and Moon are in same house, let's suppose here, Sun and Moon in same house, it is called as Amavas. Moon is not visible at all, dark night. Moon is not able to express himself. When Moon crosses Sun, it is called as Pratipada, or the first Tithi. Start following this calendar to make your life easier. Panchang is a fun thing which you should learn and master. Pratipada. The second Tithi is called as Dvitiya, Tritya, Chaturthi, and similarly goes on. These are 15 Tithis. 3 days which I'll always tell everyone, please start donating Amavas, Purnima and Sankranti. Because you see what is happening here in these 3 Tithis. Amavas is when there is no disturbance at all. The tide is low. It's an extremely silent atmosphere. So when you donate during this time period, all these donations, all these karma goes to your Pitris, the silent word. When there is extreme disturbance in nature, extreme amount of energy, when you do donations, goes to God. Whatever is the affliction, like what is happening in Sankranti, Sun is changing its energy from one energy to another energy. Now this one house has different energy, second house has different energy when Sun is moving and there is an energy disturbance. To nullify that energy disturbance, the change of energy, donations are required. People who donate on these 3 days can live happily on earth. So never ever stop these donations. Purnima, Amavas and Sankranti. Now once we know that there is Sun and Moon, let us look at other planets. Namish, please बताइए.
And sir, when we donate on Purnamashi,
Yeah.
then like on Amavasya it goes to our Pitris, and Sankranti it goes to the god, and on Purnamashi what happens?
Okay. So once you donate on Purnamashi, it goes to gods because that's a highly energetic word we are dealing with, right? Once you donate on Amavas, it goes to Pitris. Sankranti is for the Rashi Devta of that particular Rashi. For example, you make Makar Sankranti, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what we do on Makar Sankranti? We light a fire.
Yes,
We
sir.
make til and gud laddu. So what is good? Which particular planet good represents?
Sun.
Mars, which is exalted in Capricorn. So whatever planet exalts in that particular Rashi, we use the significations of that particular Rashi to make sure that the energy which we require in that Rashi is delivered by the Sankranti. This is why we make Makar Sankranti. And that house is the most powerful house. This is why we donate on Makar Sankranti. It's extremely important. And also sun is changing its course from Uttarayan to Dakshinayan. So every Sankranti, we do these kind of things so that we can get the energy from universe. Shailaja?
Yeah. So when we donate, where should we donate,
In
and
temple, ma'am.
what should we donate?
Okay. We should donate on for Pitris, it is always kheer. If you cannot donate kheer, you can always donate the if you live in foreign land, temples are not accepting the homemade kheer. Donate rice, sugar, and milk. Right? This can be donated.
That is on Amavasya.
That is on Amavas.
Hmm.
Okay. On Purnima, because it is now the combination of sun and moon, so what you will donate? Food items like wheat,
Okay.
wheat flour, jaggery, and other significations of where the Purnima is happening, like in whichever Rashi it is happening. But commonly, this is donated.
Okay.
Food items, raw food items. Like you can donate pulses, you can donate seasonal fruit, you can donate whatever is available in that particular season, whatever you eat in that particular season.
Okay. And on Sankranti?
On every Sankranti, the list has to be changed. So what I do is I always tell people, look what is available in your area. What is the fruit right now which is coming? Like whenever the Sankranti which has gone recently, which was the fruit which was available in the market which has come recently?
Mango.
Mango has came in markets.
Yes.
Okay. I was expecting black grapes. They
Actually,
were
grapes also. The
Grapes
first was
also.
grapes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mango season is not. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's grapes.
Mango. I have not seen mango here at least. But if you have mango available, if that's a new fruit, please, the first thing has to be donated to the Pitris on this or to the king. Like you see in earlier times now. And I think especially in small villages right now, whenever you have something new in your house, the first thing you do is, make this as a habit of your home. And when you will start doing that, your kids will automatically start doing it. Whenever anything new comes to eat, like whenever any sweet box comes, the first 2 or 3 pieces has to go to God. Like bring it out, that tomorrow morning I will bring it to temple. Any new fruit comes, tomorrow morning, this portion has to go to temple. So what you're doing, you're continuously making God as a part of your family. And this habit of donation, when it starts cultivating inside you now, you will see, you start opening up to help out people and the nature starts giving you more. And that is why I always say, every 2 or 3 months, 4 months, whenever you get chance, do Bhandara. Feed people. Food is one thing which only because you're getting food because of whom? Because of Surya. So as a respect, you're giving it back to Surya that please take it back. It is because of you we are getting this food. So you have the gratitude for universe. When you get Amala Ekadashi, that's a time period when the sun is transiting in Scorpio. Scorpio is a Rashi when there is no oxygen. So you're consuming antioxidants. As a gratitude, you make Amala Ekadashi. You have gratitude for that plant. That please thank you for this antioxidant. Due to you, we are consuming it. Similarly, whichever fruit you're getting from nature, the first portion has to go to the Surya itself. Make this as a habit. Once you start getting into this habit, your life starts changing. Because once you start getting into gratitude mode, you can't complain. You see, there are people who will complain throughout their life. You stand with them, they'll start complaining about their boss, their neighbors. The problem is with them, they don't understand it. But once you're in gratitude, once you start paying attention to that, okay, thank you that this has happened. And see, there's a very wonderful story. I don't know whether it's true or not, but there's a particular mazar in one of the cities. So there was one particular Muslim man who used to pray 5 times a day, and he used to say, "I'm very poor person, but please get my daughter married to a in a very good house." So one day, what happened? Her daughter runs away from home, and he got very angry. He said, like, what kind of nonsense is this? I kept on praying 5 times a day. I keep on doing the chadar on mazar. Keep doing this, and this is what I got in return. That my daughter ran away from my house. And in that particular grudges he used to keep for the God. He kept on saying bad things about God. So one day, the God appeared in his dream and he said, "You were the one who were praying that let my daughter marry to a good house, and I did it. Just check where your daughter is. He's with a very good man. He was with a Hindu man who was an army officer. But it is only you who were praying for this. The only thing I did was that I didn't ask for your permission. Either you do it or either let it, when you are offering everything to me, let me control it. You can't have both ways. The only thing I did was I didn't ask your permissions for while doing this." So the moment he woke up, now he was in so much of gratitude. And when he checked with his daughter was well settled out. It was after 4 years of her marriage. Daughter was well settled out, have kids, husband was good. And I said, your prayers are accepted. Similarly, the same thing goes with human. We goes out, we pray that get this done, and when God starts doing it, we start complaining because it is not happening exactly like we want, because we are not able to see the bigger picture of our lives. It's like, when you watch a small ant from your point of view, from his point, this can go. But ant does not know what is happening in between. Only you can say it. It's the same thing with, when God looks at us and is like, these ants are doing some stupid things. He was the one praying, let me pick me up and do this. When I'm picking up, he is complaining that you are not doing it my way. Similarly, when people start getting in gratitude, their life starts changing. I'm telling you, it's a very wonderful remedy. If you are able to wake up in morning, if you have meals for 2 times a day, if you can sleep properly, please be in gratitude. You cannot ask more than this. Otherwise, you are like the same man, Muslim man, who says, why you didn't ask me? I was praying 5 times a day. Or is it necessary to donate to Pandit or anyone? No, it is necessary to donate to any man who is spiritual, who you think is connected to God, can deliver those messages, who require those things. So why Pandit is necessary or why any spiritual person is necessary? Reason being is they are the one who are connected to the upper part. Like why we go to people is because continuously giving out oxygen to us. So we give out things to people as a gratitude. So find out people who really require that food. And if it is happening in temple that, Pandit is taking it, like on some of the occasions I see people are donating things and Pandit is keeping throw puri there, send kheer here, put halwa there, because there's so much coming in, they're not going to eat it. It's better that at that point of time, give it to somebody who will eat. So use common sense while donations.